on to you, Libras. So you have the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Strength, ooh, and then you have the Five of Cups. Okay, so for you Libras, right, the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. A lot of you Libras are getting to know someone, or maybe you tried fairly recently. Those people just wasn't for you. The Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, you were trying to get to know them, but again, the Knight of Swords. Those people came off very disrespectfully. If not, maybe they came off arrogant, like they knew everything. And either way it went, however they came off, a lot of you Libras summed it up that it was going to be kind of difficult to be with those people. And the Chariot and the Knight of Wands is about how you understand that, right? About asking them some questions, you found out, right? Digging a little bit deeper, playing a detective, you found out that those are not really the people that you want. So you stopped talking to them because you found out that they may have some problems. But the Page of Swords doesn't represent you sabotaging yourself. The Page of Swords in this one represents, in this particular reading, represents doing the research and asking people the questions that not a lot of people are willing to ask, which will help you find out the answer to whether or not this could be a potential person that you could be with for a long time. And however, the Queen of Swords represents you're essentially ready for whatever answer. You're ready for it to be decent, right? Just as much as you're ready for this person to show you how dysfunctional they are. So the Ace of Cups now represents, as a result of this, because a lot of you Libras want the real thing. You want love. You want the real thing. So as a result of that, it's very difficult for you to date. Because when you start to ask those people, what's going on with you? What's up? Ask them about their past, and you find out something that they've done, or maybe they were very dysfunctional in the past. A lot of you Libras may see that as kind of a red flag, right? Like, why is it that, you know, now all of a sudden it's like, are they real or about their change? Are they serious about it? Or is it something that is ultimately they're just using it against you, right? If it's a ploy, they're just trying to make themselves seem like they're decent to have you caught up with their little game, and then they betray you afterwards. But the Page of Swords is this, right? The Page of Swords represents a couple of things. A lot of you Libras have to understand that everyone has a past. Now, you may have people that may be a little bit easier going with their past, right? Like they may not have a criminal record or any of that stuff. And then you're gonna have people who do, right? It's up to you, like I said before, to ask the very tough questions, to know where their mentality is, right? Because it's very easy to find out what a person is on. All you need to do is ask them. And the Ace of Cups, you'll be able to know whether or not those people are very well and adapted to you, to where the two of y'all can date. The Strength, right, represents how a lot of you Libras will decide to not talk to anybody that you see just has too many issues with. The Five of Cups. But don't spend so much of your time thinking about how many people you are eliminating. Because remember, you could only be in a relationship with one. You could only physically be with one person at a time, monogamously, if you're going like that, right? For the most part, all of you Libras, for the most part, right, are looking for monogamous relationships in the first place. So you're only really searching for one person. So don't worry too hard about how many people or the people that you stop talking to, cut off. You still have two cups behind you. You still have more people that you can get to know. So don't spend so much of your time constantly thinking about, you know, the numbers. You're only trying to date one person that fits well for you and that doesn't cheat, right? So let's clarify some of these cards. So Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Let's clarify some of these cups. So, got a lot of stuff going on. To clarify the Ace of Cups, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and then you have the Hierophant. This right here represents how, for you, a lot of you Libras at this time, okay, you really want to make sure that you're okay with leaving whomever it is that you are going to leave. Because the Three of Pentacles represents wanting to be around someone for the long term. So if you have any friends that know exactly what it is that they're doing, they have an understanding as to what a relationship looks like, talk to them. Okay, don't talk to the people who don't know what a relationship is, who are dysfunctional, because they're going to tell you some nonsense. They're going to tell you all kinds of goofy stuff. Okay, but also the Eight of Swords represents, and take some time, right? Don't hesitate, right? Know what it is that you want, but take the time that you take is the time that you spend thinking about what you're going to do. And then when you think about what you're going to do, whether you should keep the person around or not, don't hesitate, leave them alone, or get with them, okay? The Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant represents, as a result, right? The Page of Pentacles is about how, but just keep in mind what's important to you, okay? And don't get it mixed up. The Hierophant now is also about, you have to learn to start getting in touch with yourself, Libra. You're in a particular situation where you have so much more privileges, right? And, well, you always have freedom, but you have so much privileges, and your freedom is not compromised because you're around this dysfunctional person anymore. So a lot of you Libras have to understand, or you should understand, that you have so much options on your hand, to the point where you have to really get in tune a little bit more with what exactly is it that you want. What do you want? What are you really looking for? What are you looking for? This person, what exactly are you looking for? Right? And make sure that those traits are internal traits, you know, and then physical traits as well, okay? And make sure that you understand what's important and what's not. You know, a lot of times people they'll make a list and nothing on the list makes sense. You know, a lot of the stuff on the list does not make sense. They'll be talking about they want the person that's 6 foot something, or they want the person to have a nice round fat booty. Then, all right, all of those things are nice. I second the fat booty. The fat booty is nice. I like to feel up on it. But at the same time, when you make a list, right, whatever Libra you are, you want to make a list that makes sense. So integrity, trust, love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, equality, right? Equal opportunity, right? And then you can go down now into the physical things, okay? But you want to get the internal things. You want to mark on the internal attributes first and foremost, so that it's not so difficult for you to date the physical attributes later, right? So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. Uh-oh. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Judgment, and then you have the Star. Okay, so to clarify the Five of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles represents you have so much things to do. You have so much options. You have so much good stuff coming to you as far as the people that you can date. You should not be in a time right now where you're sad about anything, really. The Hanged Man, right? The Hanged Man is about how, but you seem to be tied up because you just have so much for you to be able to get to, talk to. How many people can talk to you? You're free. So it's not like you're dealing with this person that's kind of like a big brother or a big sister. You better do this, you better do that, you better do this, you better do that. You're not dealing with that anymore. You're dealing with just you. So you can kind of you have way more just room to breathe and do what you want. So a lot of you Libras are very much so still getting adjusted to that. And then the Judgment and the Star card now just represents, okay, and just make sure that when you make a judgment on someone, it's not anything too harsh. If people make judgments off of you, let them go. It's okay. And continue to get to know other people. You're doing fine. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace.